Alright, this is my daily driver. If everybody's going to make a daily driver video, this is the one I drive. It's currently my daily driver. I have a fastback over there that needs an engine that I may start driving if I get an engine in it, because it's pretty awesome. I like the fastbacks. But here it is in the interior. It's got the quick shift, and it came with that quick shift, the little skull knob thing. I've got the Hot Wheels cars. That cord is my USB for my phone. I put my phone up there. I also made a little holder for my phone and my steering wheel. I don't use that much anymore because that's just easier to use. It's up there. I tore out my console because it bugs me with that quick shift. It's always right in the way, so I tore that out. But I'm going to take off the top and head to work. Alright, so a little bit more here. Got my glass off. I did a little bit of custom paint to the front trunk area. Georgie Porgy in our group, the guy that makes the trunk tops, painted that wheel for me, my spare. Looks pretty awesome. Don't know how well the detail's going to show, but he even painted the wire holder thing that holds the tire on. Did some custom paint on it, so it looks pretty awesome. Thank you very much. I painted these. They don't look as good as his, but it was better than nothing. Eventually I may paint the radiator, give it a little bit more color for when we do some shows. My trunk in the back is a wreck, but I'll show you back there. I'm going to do some better paint, but the honeycombs look pretty cool with the yellow underneath, I think. Even though this is just rattle can, crappy, cheap paint. It's not powder coated or really decent. Been trying to clean up the engine. It's still a little dirty, but looks a little better. And I always carry this because my gas gauge doesn't work. It'll show that I have a quarter tank when I am completely bone dry and running out of gas. So I always have my emergency spare. Pretty common with the Fieros because they've been sitting so long that the floater's off. I don't know how to fix that yet, so if anyone knows how to fix that, let me know. That'd be great. Okay, there's a little bit better shot of the hood. We do the black eyelids there just as kind of a trademark of our group. A lot of us have that. You can usually tell it's one of the people from the FAACU, the Fiero Association of America, the chapter Utah. McKay Balser in the group, the 16-year-old, he's probably our youngest member. He did the tires here, and I did the center caps there. I got a friend that can cut vinyl. So there's that. Oh, also, of course, more skull stuff. Jeremy Hunter likes the skull stuff. And he's the one that said everybody should do a daily driver video, so trying to oblige here. There you go. More skulls. These actually light up, the eyes on that one. I just haven't wired it yet. I will eventually. That's it. I'm going to go plug it in and do a little bit of a drive now. And maybe show my stereo a little bit. Okay, here we are inside the car. Go ahead and start it up. I have, as you can see, the skulls are kind of a theme because it had that skull shift knob, so I've kind of overdone it a little. Skulls everywhere. There's one that I don't think Jeremy's seen. The little light up skull guy. Kind of hard to see that. I painted it with glow in the dark paint, so it looks a little weird. So it glows when you unplug it. Okay, so here we are for the drive. I do have a Bluetooth stereo. I don't have a headliner. Let me show you that stuff real quick. Pop you off the stand here. The mic is right there. Don't know if you can see that very well. Not very much light in here. So that's the Bluetooth mic. The stereo is only like 125 or something like that. Yeah, I have a jerry-rigged horn. It's kind of ghetto. I'm trying to get the horn paddles for the center phone holder. But I have custom leather visors, hand-stitched visors from Dan the Man, Dan Fiero Man, Baldwin. I've done a little bit of custom paint on the inside, as you can also see. And then I have the brake light back there. I guess I could show you the brake light real fast. Here's the brake light. I can't press the brake by myself, obviously. Then I did custom painted the door handles too, and those things, the Fiero logo on the door. There's a good shot of that. With too much light, so it looks cheesy. And that's it. That's my daily driver. I'm gonna go ahead and put some music on though real quick. I gotta hurry, I'm gonna be late to work here. Talking too much Fiero stuff. Here's a little USB drive I carry around my neck. 64 gig, not bit. And I think it's got some music loaded on it, so. Sorry about the crazy bass there. I do have a sub behind the seat. It's a 10-inch and an amp. So yeah, it's come along quite nicely. That's my daily driver. Okay, real quick, one last thing on my daily driver video. This is my crazy long mirror. I like it. Like the it's the ones you can get just from O'Reilly or whatever, but I like having that wide view to see who's behind me, because these things are kind of low to the ground and you don't want to have a blind spot. I also have the blind spot mirrors, because obviously, again, blind spots are bad when you're in a little tiny car that nobody can see. So I like having blind spot stuff covered as much as possible. The other thing I didn't show was the mug, Fiero mug that I carry in my car, in my crazy cup holder thing I got going on here. And that looks hideous there. My computer, I took out my console because of my quick shift being so low to where the console sits. So that always drove me crazy. But anyway, that's it.
Hit me, hit me, hit me, hit me, hit me, give me some news, give me some news, give me some news. Mississippi putting it down, I'm the hottest round. I told y'all y'all can't stop me now. Listen to me now, I'm lasting 20 rounds. And if you want me, then come on get me now. Is you with me now? Then biggie bounce. I know you dig the way I switch my style. Holla, holla. People sing around, now people gather round, now people jump around. Go, get your freak on, go, get your freak on, go.